It says I'm live. Good morning, YouTube. I've gone a little bit off-piste with today's live, it has to be said. For starters, it's only about 20 past 8, something ridiculous like that. And for going onwards, wherever you go from after the starters, for main course, I'm still at the car boot sale. I'm just about to see it behind me there. And there's absolutely nobody in. I'm going, oh, hi Rebecca, Rebecca's in. I thought I was going to talk to myself then, Rebecca, but it's just me and you so far, babe. 4 people watching. Perhaps some people will come into the chat and keep you company. Good morning, Kath. Kath says, bloody hell, Kath's surprised to see me so early. Good morning, Peter Ray and Lil and Alf. How are you all? How the devil is everyone? I am still at the car boot sale, and the reason I'm going live now is because I had to come back to the car for a rest because I'm knackered. And because I'm really pushed for time later today. Good morning, Shelley Braithwaite. Really going to be pushed for time when I get home, so I thought I might as well, while I'm having my break here for a few minutes, go live now. So this probably will be the only live you get today. Good morning, Alian Tin Can Copper Kettle Brass Pan Fernley. It's so long since I've seen you and had the chance to say that. People are going to think I'm cray sitting in my car talking to my phone. Mind you, you do talk to your phone, don't you? That's what phones are for. Good morning, Brian. Brian says, let me just clean off my seat here. Lots of dust. So dusty. It's because you never come in anymore, mate. Never. I don't know what time it is where you are, Brian. Like I said, you've been travelling recently, so you could be anywhere at the moment. Good morning, Karen. Good morning, Lainey Ray. Also, I'm holding you, and you're wobbling, and my arm is already aching. I should find something to prop you on. What would you like to be propped on? Do you have any preferences? I wonder if I can prop... I see I do have a car holder. Oh, there we go. If you plummet to the floor, we know the car holder doesn't work very well. Good morning, Shell. Brian says I haven't known what time it is for weeks. Good morning, Mandy and Chris B. And if I've missed anyone, I'm sorry. It's because I'm on my phone, and so you're shooting up the side there. So you may have disappeared. Karen says prop me on a bar of Reese's. If I had a bar of Reese's, it would be in my stomach, so it'd be propped on my tummy. Fringe is looking particularly drab this morning, I think. Good morning, Debs. So yeah, I'm still at the car boot sale. I thought I'd show you what I got so far. So I'm going to go back in and have another bash in a minute, but I had to come out of a rest. And also I need to go for a wee, and this is the one where the wee is 1,000,000 miles from everywhere else. So I thought I might as well come back to the car, sit here, do a quick live. Going to be very short of time later on, so that means I haven't got to worry about getting home and fitting you guys in. And so I thought I'd do it now. So I have bought... Yes, thank you, Brian. I have bought... This was marked at £2 and this was 50p, but she did me £2 for the pair. This is Ted Baker. Everybody go ooh in the chat. Ooh, Ted Baker. It's a bit bubbly, but I have the Wonder D Bobbler as recommended by Fake Rachel, so we're not scared of the bubbles. All the chats disappeared. Oh, there you go, come back. And so this kind of got chucked in free, and this is just a little Roche Valley ballet dance cardigan, which I do fairly well with because people prefer to buy second-hand uniforms if they can. I say people, lots of people, not all the people. I don't speak for everyone. I'm not the voice of the world. Anyway, today's fail is this little ragdoll. This is an M&S ragdoll, and these are not normally a fail. These are normally worth picking up. But I didn't notice when I picked her up that she's got mildew on her arm. Can you see that? And on her dress, and yeah, I don't know if I can get mildew out. Anybody know how to get mildew out of clothing? Anybody got a clue? Brian, I saw that you sort of said something, but it disappeared. So unless it was about mildew, I'll have to go back and read the chat later when I get home, won't I? So yeah, that was a bit of a fail. I paid £1 for her as well, which is a shame because, like I said, Marks and Spencer ragdoll normally worth £1. This one was a bit of a barg. This was £1.50. This is an Easy Nights blackout blind, and it's basically a portable blind that you can either use at home or on holiday. Ted is a shark beans sweater. I'm Patricia, mum of 5 sons. So yeah, you can use these at home or holiday, and they retail around about 25 quid, so that wasn't bad for £1.50. Mandy says she doubts I'll get the mildew out. Yeah, I think once things are mildewed, you're stuffed. What, you want the blackout blind? Well, come and talk money with me, Debs. Because, like I said, they're about 25 quid. Karen says, what about scrubbing Vanish in it and leaving it to soak overnight? I did wonder about... hi, Dave Rowlands. I'm at the car boot still. I did wonder about elbow grease. Mrs. Hinch smells my elbow grease, and I thought for £1, if she dies, she dies. I'll be home by about 11ish, I think, Debs, at the very latest. Yeah, Dave, I'm still at the car boot sale. I've decided to go live from the car boot because I'm going to be very pushed for time when I get home. So so this is just a wife beater vest. I don't think you're allowed to call them white beater vests. Hey, Ali Smiths! Don't think you're allowed to call them wife beaters anymore, are you? But you know, sleeveless vest. And also in there for the £5 with the, he called it a sweater. I mean, it would make you sweat because it's horrible polyester material, but yeah, so £5 for the 2 on those. Ali Antillian blah 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 says Steam Devil. I think I've got one of them somewhere. I don't know if I've got the right one. Sick Silk. It's S-I-K, and then all silk spelt normally, and it is, like I said, it is what Dayuf are wearing. You have to know stuff, Karen. You have to keep up. Hi, Bexify. Calf purse for 50p. 50p. Pile of reusable nappies. These are the outers. I can't remember what they call them. But yeah, pile of them. I think there's 8 there, and I paid £3 for those. Last time I had reusable nappies, I did really well. I had about 30 odd, and I got £80 for them. Somewhere around the £80 mark. But obviously I haven't got as many this time, but still they're worth picking up £3. Morning, Carrie. Pair of curtains for my bedroom when I finally get my decorating done, because they're the shade I want and they're the £2 and they're the right height and length. Height? You don't have height in curtains. Length, width, breadth, dimensions, whatever. Yeah, no, that's also wife beater as well. I think it all goes as part of the thing. There really is, Dave. 4 lemony snickets for £1. I've literally filled up the windscreen of the car. I look like I'm doing my own shit car boot sale with no customers. And then £1 for everything else that's in the bag now. So this is a little white company comforter, and that one alone should go for 15 to 20 quid. This one I'm not sure about. It's only Next, but I do reasonably well with Next plush toys. She wanted 20p for those 2, and I had to give her a £1 coin. Good morning, Lex. We've woken Lex up. Lex is all kind of like... she wanted 20p. I only had a £1 coin, so she said, "I'll just take all of it." So I've also got a load of Taggy stuff and a very hungry caterpillar. So that was £1 for all of that. Let me just pack this back in, and then I've got another bag. But yeah, I'm actually going to go back and have another rummage, so I'm not done. It's not over till the fat lady sings, although the fat lady does sing fairly frequently. Dave says, has anyone knocked on the window and said, got any games for sale? Any cameras, any mobile phones? Why am I so early, Lex? I'm still at the car boot sale. I'm going live from the boot sale because I'm going to be very pushed for time when I get home today. It's breakfast with the fam in a bit. Breakfast, oh God, there goes a fat arm. Woo. Breakfast with the fam, and that cuts down on the time that I have when I get home, and I'm out this afternoon, you see. So I thought I'd make most of my opportunities. I had to come back and have a sit down. I was like, I'm going to die if I don't sit down. Nice little find here. This was £1. This is a Filofax Personal Finchley. It is leather. The leather ones are nicer. The pen alone will get me a tenner. There you go. The pen alone will get me, providing it works. I haven't tested the pen works, but the pen, even if it doesn't work, that you get refills for Filofax pens, so it will still get me some money. So Lex, I've seen you tomorrow. We will feed you when you're here, I promise. So yeah, this should be a 30 to 40 quid Filofax. I will give it a bit of a wipe over with some leather feed because it's a little bit weary, aren't we all? There's a bit of a love fest going on between my friends in the chat there, Ali and Lex, all like, I whoop you, I hate you, I whoop you, I hate you. Pair of Clarks for £1. She wanted 2, she took £1 quite happily. A little bundle of, oh God, these are heavy. Good morning, Too Much Stuff. Little bundle of Read at Home hardbacks. They were £2. So I don't know if there's any money in them. I've sold the Biff, Chip and Kipper Read at Home phonics set that comes in a kind of a PVC case. I've sold that one loads of times. I know that one's good, but I don't know whether this one's good or not. But the full set was there, so it was worth a try. And then £2 each. She wanted 3 on this, but I got her down to 2. That one's sea salt. Just a sea salt gilet. Can you all say gilet in a nice French accent? Gilet. Karen says, got them for sale at the moment, can't shift, but not full set. And Brian says he's been on a flight 5 times this week. Someone kill me. I bet you literally don't know who the fuck you are anymore. After one flight, it takes me days to work out who I am. Good morning, Adam Kelsey. So yeah, one flight, it takes me days to reassemble my personality and work out who I am. After 5, I would be a scrambled stranger. And this one's Phase 8. I just really like the star print on that one. So yeah, that's the haul so far. And I'm going to go back in and have another another crack, so I will get more. Hi, Lucy. Lex said some nutter at my car boot wanted £15 for a Jules jacket. I might have lolled in her face. It has been. The pricing has been more adventurous recently. I think everybody's feeling the pinch. And they're all going, well, if I'm going to go and sit in a fucking field, I want to make millions of pounds while I'm doing it. But I did just pick up a pair of M&S shoes and asked the lady how much she wanted. She said, I want £3, they're brand new. And I said, okay, would you take 2? And she said, no, I want 3. And I said, okay, no problem, thank you. And I put them down, I was perfectly friendly. And as I walked away, she was slagging me blind to her mate. Fucking people who want something for fucking nothing. They're fucking I only want £3, I paid fucking £30 for them. And I was like, I was perfectly polite. But I might come back and smash your teeth right down to your belly button if you carry on slagging me, lady, because it's early on a Sunday morning and I might not be friendly. You never know. Never assume that animals are friendly. It is quite busy. There's a circus in the field as well today, so it is quite busy today. The circus is not set up yet. I wonder if I can you see? You can just about see the big top there, can't you, in the background? Obviously the circus is not circusing yet, but the car boot is quite busy. Good morning, Donna. Ryan says this live has more fucks than usual. I approve. My live, it's been getting more sweary recently, I have to say. I've been getting more and more sweary. I'm trying to find a better angle for the chins, but I think that's the only way that we're going to pretend I haven't got 18 chins, isn't it? Now I look like I'm holding my head on. Maddie says go and give her hell. But yeah, my lives have definitely been getting a lot more sweary recently. I'm going to see how far I can push it before YouTube send me a message. Go, look, potty mouth. If you can't keep it clean, you can't be on our channel. Oh dear. You could have all come to this car boot circus meetup. You could have done, yeah. Have I had sales? Not today. And yesterday I did about 80 quid. So yesterday was passable, but I certainly haven't had good sales recently. Sales are a bit poor. However, I'm not listing as often as I should. Lex will be on my case telling me that I should be doing some every day, and I know I should, and I haven't been. Real life is getting in the way. Real life is really getting in the way. Parents, kids, working another job, which, you know, I don't want to work another job. I'm still only filling in the occasional shift here and there. Yeah, Lex is going to help me tomorrow. Kath and Debs are having a little loving in the chat. All my friends are friends with each other. I'm starting to feel a bit left out. Lex says, kill the parents, chuck the kids. Have I been reaching my target? Yes, just about, Adam. I made a boo-boo earlier this week. I pay... Shush, Brian. I pay my fees daily. Every day I pay whatever my final value fees are for that day, and £3 off of my shop fee, because I divide my shop fee down for the month and I pay £3 a day. And every day I pay £3 plus whatever my final value fees are. And the other day I went to pay my little daily amount and I accidentally paid off my entire fucking balance. So that wiped out pretty much my PayPal. So, yeah, not very happy about that. I'm just helping Tammy out at the club on the door every now and again, Debs. While Tina's still off with her... Tina's had her operation, so she's still on the mend from that. So I'm just doing the occasional shift on the door. I'm full of excuses as to why I'm not listing. And the reason why I'm not listing is because when the sales are shit, it doesn't seem like worth listing. And I know that's backwards. I know you need to keep listing it, otherwise you can't bloody sell it. But otherwise it feels like what's the point? What's the point? You're all just chatting in the chat. I might as well not be here. I could leave the phone running and come back and you'll all just have a load of chat. However, the car would be gone and so would the phone. That would be, if I did that, if I left that running, you'd see the person who stole my car getting in. You'd be able to tell me who it was. You'd be able to. I'd have there's 44 people watching, so I'd have 44 witnesses to the theft of my car. Is your puppy 18 now? Have you rented a whole warehouse? Did Aunt marry? My puppy is now 8.5 months. She is huge. I'm still only in the one room, and Aunt has not got married, funnily enough. Oh, you'd miss me, thank you. Karen says, it's bloody hard to list when sales are crap, but today I'm twiddling my thumbs wondering what to do. Go out, Karen, out into the world. Go and look at the actual world. Peter Ray says, go and get more stuff. The vultures are still out grabbing it all. This is true. Adam says, do you think the thief would be a less sweary host? Probably not, because when he turned on my engine, realised the engine light is on there, listened to the rattling that's coming from underneath the front wheel arch, accelerated and listened to it making a really weird noise when he does that, probably his swearing would even outstrip mine. He'd be like, shit, I've stolen a bad car. Yeah, I'm gonna pair Lex and Ant up together. That's the perfect solution. That is the perfect solution. And the MOT is Tuesday, Karen. Am I driving Z's car? Why is Z's car also a pile of shite? Yeah, the MOT is Tuesday. I bought it from a friend, Mandy. A friend. Yeah. Dave says you'll end up number 1 on YouTube. Oh, it's gone. Hang on, it'll come back in a minute. It's gone. Whatever you said, Dave, it's disappeared. Somebody has to say something else, and then the chat reappears on the screen. Alright, you'll end up number 1 on YouTube. Money's coming in as subs. Do it. What's that for? Selling Ant, or pairing up Lex and Ant, or what am I getting? Or having the car stolen? Am I using Z's manual to car maintenance? There's no way Z knows how to maintain a car. No way. Didn't put any oil in his engine. Mechanic told him bad. That sounds about right. No, not that kind of friend, Mandy. No, if it had been friends with benefits, I'd have got a better car. Surely. Oh, if the car was stolen, Dave, I see. So yeah, I'm going to go back. I'm going to go and have a wee in the toilet that's a million miles away from everywhere else. And then I'm going to go and have another rummage. And then he put... So I didn't see this. Was this last night or something? Last night's chat. He put too much oil in. Yeah, so I'm going to go and have a wee. And then I'm going to go and have another rummage around and see what I can get. Because what time is it now? Anybody know what time it is? I can't look on my phone because you're on my phone. Too much stuff is under the toilet of doom. Indeed. 20 to 9, yeah. So I'm meeting the kids at 10 for breakfast, so I've got another hour yet to go and rummage around and see what else I find. Yeah, Lex will go live in the meantime, won't you, Lex? Yeah, Lex will go live and you can all watch Lex, and then I can watch Lex later when I get home at some point. And then tomorrow I'm going to see Lex because Lex is coming to visit. Boy, does anyone really know what time it is? We're getting all existential now about clocks. Oh, thank you, Karen. Karen's just super chatted £2. Thank you very much, Karen. I'll probably use that to get a drink in a minute because I've just finished my Pepsi Max. Lucy says I'm the only YouTuber that talks toilet time. Doesn't anybody else tell people when they want a wee? They want to live in the dream. It's not a secret that you want a wee, is it? It's a perfectly normal, natural bodily function. I mean, weird if I sat here and did it. That would be odd. Weird if I said this morning I've come out in my tenor lady and I'm not going to bother making the long trek to the toilet. I'm just going to take advantage of the absorbent qualities. It's gone, hasn't it? Every now and again, one of my chats goes a bit tits up, and this is the one that's gone today. We've all got a bit tits up. I've been filming a weekly vlog as well. Those of you who said you wanted it, this is your fault. I'm holding you all responsible for the hour of sheer mind-numbing fucking boredom you're going to sit through when you watch this vlog. Oh, Karen's sales are better. That's good. I hope you're all having wonderful sales. I don't think the sunny weather does much for sales, but then have you noticed no matter what time of year it is, we always find an excuse for why the sales are rubbish at this particular time. So it's either rubbish because it's hot, or it's rubbish because it's cold, or it's rubbish because people are skint, or it's rubbish because people are on holiday, or it's rubbish because it's January, or it's rubbish because there's a Y in the name of the day of the week. We always find a reason. Kath says tenor ladies have limited capacity. I'll remember that, Kath. Remember that. Useful information. Right. I'm sorry it's only been a quickie. Thank you to the 45 of you who are watching and to the 7 of you who are liking it. For the 38 of you who aren't liking it, sorry. And thank you very much, Karen, for the super chat. Lex will be live in a few minutes, so don't go away. If you're sitting there wondering what will I do now, you'll watch Lex next. If you're not subscribed to Lex, click on her dots in the chat there and subscribe quickly and pop over. I mean, you can watch her without subscribing, but why would you? Why would you do that? And yeah, oh, I've got 11 likes now, so some more of you have decided it wasn't that bad after all. And yes, I will see you all next week. Sorry it's all been brief. Sorry it's all been a bit weird this morning. Sorry for all the swearing. Kath says I got a sale this morning and nearly died. Oh, it's been that bad, Kath. Hi, Neville. Sorry I'm leaving just as you've arrived, Neville. You've arrived just at the apology section of the of the stream. And Brian says, see you again in 6 months or so. Lovely. See you then, Brian. I look forward to it. Everybody have a fantastic day. See you later. Bye. I can't remember how you stop when you're on the phone. Is it this one? Maybe not that one. This one.